What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd, where we talk all things major movie television news. I'm your host on the channel, Grant Sullivan, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing Bob Iger potentially selling Disney. We have an article going over what Bob Iger is considering selling and some more headlines as well. We're talking about Bob Iger selling Disney to Apple, what that could mean for the future of Marvel and the future of Disney's streaming services on the platform as well. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Also, if you guys do hear the TV running in the background, that is because I am watching SEC Media Days right now. Hugh Freeze for Auburn is about to speak, so that's why I'm watching that as well. You should definitely go check out that if you guys are into that sort of thing. And if you hear the piano, it's because my sister is playing the piano as well. So let's go ahead, though, and break down this article. And the headline states, breaking: CEO Bob Iger considering selling streaming services and other assets, may even try to sell entire Disney company. So let's go ahead and break down this article that is rumored to be selling, that Bob Iger is rumored to be selling some of these streaming services. It starts with saying the Walt Disney Company's CEO Bob Iger is looking to sell some of the company's TV and streaming assets and may even be considering selling the entire company. Bloomberg reported on the potential sides, referencing Iger's now infamous Squawk Box interview. The interview conducted by David Faber was held at a media conference in Sun Valley, Ohio, and Iger's comments about the writers and actors' strikes have gone viral. But during the interview, he also agreed with Faber that ABC and its local stations may not be core to the Walt Disney Company. Faber speculated about a possible sale, and Iger said, "We have to be open-minded and objective about the future of those businesses." Bloomberg says with cable TV on the decline, Iger wants to sell most of Disney's TV assets, mainly ABC, Freeform, and FX. Disney's streaming services have been losing money and subscribers. Disney lost 4 million subscribers last quarter. Streaming is expected to have hit a total loss of $800 million in the third quarter. According to Bloomberg, Iger wants to completely sell or restructure Disney's TV and streaming business in India. This is actually where Disney Plus has had the biggest losses. Disney Plus Hotstar, the region's version of Disney Plus, lost streaming rights to the Indian Premier League cricket matches due to the service losing 3.8 million subscribers in one quarter, and quarter one, and 4.6 million subscribers in quarter two. Iger does, however, plan to hold on Hulu, and Disney will launch a combined app for Hulu and Disney Plus later this year. The streaming services will still have their own separate apps, at least for now. Disney will more than likely have to buy Comcast's 33% stake in Hulu in 2024. So there you go. That is pretty much, the article is saying that Bob Iger really just wants to sell the TV assets side of things like ABC, Freeform, and FX. We've been hearing this for a while now, that Bob Iger does want to sell some part of Disney to Apple, even something to Apple or to somewhere else as well. Now, we don't know where he's going to sell this, but if this does end up happening, that means they have more time to focus on the Disney Plus shows for Marvel. And what this means for Marvel Studios and Star Wars, it means that they can make good stories and focus on that type of content as well. They can make good stories regarding that as well, and they can go off with Marvel and Star Wars, their big money brands as well. So they can focus on those corners of Disney. Now, if this is true, then that would mean that we know that Bob Iger did sign a 6-year extension with Disney to stay CEO of Disney, so he is going to be focusing on downgrading the content from Marvel and kind of lowering back the content that we are getting from Marvel Studios and Disney and Star Wars right now, because we are getting a lot of content. I know Star Wars has Ahsoka, they have Lando coming out too. They have a lot of Disney Plus shows, so if Bob Iger truly does want to get quantity over quality over quantity, then Bob Iger is going to have to sell some of these TV assets so they can focus on more storytelling and building a business brand that is focused on giving them money, and that's essentially what they want. This is all for money. I don't think they're going to sell Disney Plus. They're not going to sell Marvel Studios. They will not sell Disney, the entirety of the company. They will probably just sell Hulu, ABC, FX, Freeform, all of that stuff as well, because they are not part of the Disney brand. Now, granted, ABC is a company of ESPN, which is partnered with Disney, so I'm interested to see how that's going to affect the world of college football and the world of sports and that industry, but that is an entirely separate video on my other channel that we will talk about if we have time to get to that. But I am interested to see how that is going to affect things like SEC Network, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, by the way. So a lot going down in the Disney business sort of thing. Also, we do know that Miss Marvel is going to be debuting on ABC this week. So that is something to look forward, or next month, that is something to look forward to if you guys are Marvel Studios fans. Then Miss Marvel is going to be debuting on Disney Plus. So hopefully that means that it's more revenue, it gets more revenue, and then we can go from there. And Bob Iger will most likely probably sell some of these assets according to this article right here. But go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you expecting Bob Iger to sell some of these assets? We went over the article last night, and then it looks like that's what it's saying, is that it's going to be selling Freeform, FX, and obviously a couple other and ABC. So if they do, then that's a huge gain for whatever company that gets them, but it's also a huge loss for Disney. ABC is probably going to lose them a bunch of money, but hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully they can focus on getting these stories and getting these characters right for the MCU. So hopefully that is good for the MCU, good for Star Wars, and good for Pixar as well. We know those three are the main money makers for Disney. Go ahead, though, and let me know your comments about this in the comments down below. How hyped you are for this down in the comments below. Do you think this is going to be helping Marvel Studios and Disney by selling these parts of this company as well? In the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Turn that bell on. We do our very best to post every single day on the channel.
I know
again,
what this
with
place
the writer's strike,
is.
there's really not a whole lot of news. Tomorrow we do have Secret Invasion, so I will try to get a Secret Invasion
Timekeepers have built quite
episode
the
5
circus.
preview for you guys, so you guys get more
And
content.
I see the clowns
Therefore,
playing their
more
parts to
videos
perfection.
as well for you guys. So be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn
Big
that bell
metaphor
on,
guy.
and thank
I
you all
love
so
that.
much for watching.
Makes you sound
I will
super
see you guys
smart.
in the next
I am
one.
smart.
Peace.